I just want to spend 5 minutes or so at the end just to complete the picture and just give you a little bit of insight into the licensing activity that we undertake here at the university. The first thing to say is that it's a global business for us. We currently have some 42 active licenses around the world, and even some of our UK-based licensee companies like GE Healthcare, for instance, are actually global companies. So the reach, I think, of Cardiff Technologies is actually quite worldwide. We've mentioned income. It's generated about £7 million of income over the last 5 years. It's not a huge amount of money, but as we've said, it is the best kind of income in that it's unfettered. And that's consistently placed us in the top 10 of the Russell Group. And in fact, if you did adjust the figures for research income, we'd be even higher. And as far as IP income in Wales is concerned, clearly Cardiff plays a significant role in that. And we do operate a revenue sharing arrangement with our inventors to encourage people to invent, and they are rewarded financially for doing that. One area I think where we've been reasonably successful has been with the pharmaceutical industry, and we've had a very strong working relationship with one particular group. This is led by Professor Chris McGuigan in the School of Pharmacy. And this dates back to GSK almost 10 years ago now, back in the days when Sir Richard Sykes was with the company. And this deal took us probably about 12 months from start to finish. But it did become the model for our interactions with a number of other pharma companies, including Roche, Nucana, BioIberica, and then more recently with a US startup called Inhibitex. And you may have seen some work in some press releases on this, where Chris has been working with this company to develop treatments for the varicella zoster virus, which causes shingles in adults and chickenpox in children. And in fact, this compound entered clinical trials with this company, and it was the first actual compound ever to be invented at Cardiff University to find its way into the clinic. So we're very proud of that achievement. And in fact, in 2009, it entered phase 2. And in September of that year, Inhibitex stock recorded the highest gain of any company on NASDAQ. When you consider there are 4,500 companies listed on NASDAQ, that was quite an achievement. And in fact, this is a statement from the company that since 2005, that Cardiff Technologies and Chris's expertise have actually helped them raise more than $88 million of investment funding. And some of that money now is beginning to filter back to the university in research fees and license fees. But I think what's important for us here is the message that had Fusion been around in 2005, in all likelihood, this company would be based in Cardiff rather than Atlanta. So I think that's something that's very important for us for the future. And I just want to finish with one other example. This is the Cardiff Acuity Test, which is invented by Dr. Maggie Woodhouse from our School of Optometry and Vision Sciences. We've talked quite a lot about money and the importance of that, but it's not all about money, I don't think. And this is an example, I think, of this is an acuity test for young children. And it's already licensed and sold in many of the optometrists you'll find in the UK. So I think it's important not to lose sight that there are actually benefits to society over and above those of a financial nature.